considering I set mine for dog and you set yours for cat, it's probably not going to happen that way. Meow.
I dropped kicked a small innocent kid.
Why?
Hey, look at me.
Oh, if it was pizza, okay, that's fine.
He was a vampire. So I drop kicked him. It was in self-defense. I think. He did run at me. Now he's inside of a rock. It was funny.
Alright, have fun. Thanks for stopping by. I don't know how long I'll be streaming tonight. I have a really bad headache. It's eased up in the last hour, but it's still pretty bad. But I know it's not going to get better because it's from not eating today. Okay, my game's on public, if anyone wants to join. I
don't have Stardew Valley.
I think I created a monster. I convinced him to buy it yesterday. Oh no.
Oh no. He's becoming tech-away.
Wait, you don't have access to it unless I'm online because I'm the host. I'm gonna walk away to go get water next time we're playing, and I'm gonna come back and you're going to have spent $1 billion on potatoes.
Hey, no, that was not fair. First day, you took my money in my pocket.
Oh gosh, you mug.
It was your idea to have shared money.
I don't know how the system works.
I mean, it does work out because if one of us forgets to sell things, we still get money as long as the other one does. I should just probably tell you when I'm gonna go spend all of our money on a pile of seeds. Okay, thank you. Dylan has given me a code for rainbow thing on Valhalla. Do you need an invite?
No.
I know Peppy has a bunch of gifts when he decides to load up forts. I gave you all the rainbow stuff.
I love rainbow.
I didn't know if it was gonna go away tonight, so I went ahead and gave them to you last night. Because I tried to tell you, but I think you had walked away. You deleted it again?
No, I had to update it.
Oh. Good luck with that. The update didn't take that long for me, like 5 minutes. But the copying took... I'll put it this way. Forts took like 5 minutes to update. The copying took so long that I started the Sims update when the 4th copying was at like 20%, and the Sims update finished before the copying for 4ths ever finished. I know. I do too.
And tomorrow we're supposed to get more.
Yep. I have so many without really even trying. I leveled up 3 times in one game earlier.
Right, man. I just want to point this out.
Ah, the default!
I'm approximately about I'm last week and the week before behind in challenges.
Yeah, I'm about the same. Other than the like main legendary quest line. With that, I'm caught up to this week's.
Have you done any of this week's legendary challenge?
I did one.
I did this too.
Yeah. There's one on this island. It's fairly easy to find.
I've done them too. Both of them were the same.
You have an update for it.
Yeah,
So I'm kind of sad about something. A new Pokemon game released today. It's free. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but I actually do like it. But I can't stream it, and Mario's streaming it right now.
No one cares about that.
It's somewhere near this campfire. Bunny! Don't worry, I pickaxed the bunny. Ah! Bunny's teammate found me and has a gun! It's a rainbow bunny! Ow. Rainbow bunny got me. Nice. Hi, welcome to the stream.
Where the blood gone? My sister's again will work for a few days. No, my sister's it won't work for some time.
You see, his PS4s, both of them were caught in bear traps.
They got caught with bear traps from
That's why they didn't work.
Mario bear traps my PlayStation.
No. No, he could have bait from the bear trap before you stepped in the bear trap.
What is what?
I have no idea. I saw it too.
I see it flying around.
I didn't see it the first time, but I saw it that time. They're hiding in a cage.
Quick. His teammate might be coming.
Yeah, I need the... There's the teammate.
It's a banana!
It's a almost naked banana. It has shorts on though.
It also has a good shotgun. Careful with that.
How? How did I not kill him?
Well, you won't be able to revive his teammate. Right there for a little while.
You know, and if he stays and tries, he's gonna end up getting caught in storm.
Kind of like swimming down movies in.
Yep. I actually won a game, was it yesterday that the rainbow stuff came out, or the day before?
Rainbow stuff came out yesterday.
Then I won a game yesterday. When I got on to get the free rainbow stuff.
My chicken fell.
I was only playing to finish my legendary challenge before the new ones came out today. But I ended up winning. Someone's trying to spray paint us. I told you the defaults are jealous of shirtless Midas.
Martian alien egg.
And that one we have to go to Holly.
I don't want to go to Holly. Just try to get in.
We'll be fine.
No, we won't. They're gonna be there. They're gonna bug us.
We'll be fine.
I just broke my raccoons earlier for jumping off the cliff.
Why did you jump off a cliff?
Because there was some water below. I made it into it. I still broke my raccoon loose. Guys, someone told me I couldn't jump off of it.
Rick got me.
Okay, I got Rick.
Nice. What did Rick kill me with? Oh, you haven't killed him. That's why. It was a green pump, not a gray. Okay, so I was wrong, we weren't fine. But I didn't expect to be two-shot by a green pump as soon as I walked out a door.
I have this equipment on top of the abductors.
Same. And abductors aren't currently in the game.
They used to just complete those abductor challenges for us.
I think the only reason they haven't is they plan on adding them back like every other week. Because that's so far what they've done.
Honestly, that's annoying and stupid.
We want to attempt Holly again.
No.
I don't know what I marked.
Okay, I want to attempt that place.
What place? Oh. Daddy?
Yeah, the only place I feel safe in is Fortnite Landing.
I think it's just so bad today because new challenges. New weekly challenge, and then people trying to finish challenges from last week before tomorrow's challenges.
I haven't finished challenges from 2 weeks ago.
Same. I think I still have some from 2 weeks ago. I haven't been playing that much the last few weeks.
This is the least one I've played.
But I mean, last season I played almost every day, so I think I earned a break. The Marvel season, I believe I played every single day and still didn't get enough levels for everything I wanted.
But now you go it up. Why?
Because it's not the Marvel season, therefore levels aren't nerfed. Chest spawns aren't nerfed.
Oh, that's easy though. You know what else?
On Cruise. It's even better.
She is sponsored by Ray Charles.
Oh no.
No. You get your ring satellites out here.
No, I'd rather be sponsored by T-Turtle. It's a website that sells shirts and a few other things. That's where I get all my Star Wars shirts. Well, almost all my Star Wars shirts. Some come from Walmart.
I'd rather be sponsored by McDonald's.
This video is sponsored by Burger King. No.
Guess what?
Chicken.
Banana! Banana.
You know me, I didn't know that's very
Banana.
Dylan says, "Hey Matt, master of Fortnite and Raid Shadow Legends, who's in PC 18?"
I'm not a master of Raid. I have never played Raid.
No, now. Sponsored by Ray Charles.
No, this is sponsored by Toyota.
This is sponsored by Toyota, that partnership with Ray Charles.
I'm starting to hate that this now.
Oh, Slurpfish. Dylan says, but your favorite content creator from Fortnite is in it. He's talking about Ninja.
I know what he's talking about, but that ain't my favorite Fortnite content creator. No.
Guess what?
No, not my raccoon.
Coconut!
Not my raccoon.
Hey, the coconut beat me down the hill.
Our family, they're opening it. They're going to open it.
I'll throw a coconut at him.
Don't you get sponsored.
Who's gonna sponsor me for throwing coconuts?
This video is sponsored by...
Dylan says, but Matt, you have all his merch and skins.
Yeah.
This stream is sponsored by Team Sunflower Podcast.
Rocket launchers.
You need a pepper? I found you might be talking to Marigold. Nope. Or Bounty's fighting someone else. Okay, someone just shot me. Who the heck is shooting me?
Them.
Got one. Got another one. Storm! Why are there so many people?
Because they're all trying filthy sunflower secret recipe.
Oh, I don't have enough wood.
I got wood.
Healed most of it with the peppers.
You have ray gun? Ray gun?
I have purple SMG.
Hop in there, because we got one. It's not a joke.
I ran out of rockets. But I knocked 2 people with rockets.
I almost died.
But you didn't? I knocked 2 people with rockets and then killed one with a, I think, a shotgun shot to the back of the head. I see where they're shooting from. Barely, though. We should probably land somewhere. They had an SMG.
What? How long did this with the RPG? I aimed right at the hill.
Ow. I think for now they're mostly trying to sell their podcast. I forgot I had that. Mm-hmm.
Who would win in a fight? A piece of metal that cannot be destroyed, or a cactus?
Well, if that cactus is Dylan, I think he wins. He murdered 253 absols and somehow managed to keep track of them.
Wait, what?
He offered me a shiny Absol for some items he needs. In order to get the shiny Absol, he has to fight and beat like 500 of them. I do have a French one and a Japanese one, so I can trade you one of them. And that'll be a way to get you one of the items, too. I might need your help with some trade evolutions. Because I think I have 2 Pokemon that need to be traded to evolve. I don't know how I'm gonna evolve the Farfetch'd. It's so complicated. For the new version of it, to get the evolution, you have to get 3 critical hits in 1 battle, and then it evolves.
So you gotta get 3 crits in a single battle.
Yep. Okay, I'll try to remember that. I'll just take a picture of chat, which is what I do when I think I'm not gonna remember something. Someone already accepted and completed a bounty.
I can restart. Bye, Tony Snake.
Could do that. Honestly, might be easier. Could do that for one of the trade evolutions too. Helps if I'm not shooting at Dylan.
Guys, there's so many.
We're
people.
coming! Or we're trying anyway.
Why is there so many people?
Who knows? Oh, they changed the revive. The revive little animation thingy, they changed it. We have 9 kills already. Nice. Rainbows. I have one.
What color?
Blue.
Blue, blue. Okay, okay.
I think the lowest you can get is blue. Yeah, I think I agree with you that I would like the cow as an actual back item after this season wraps up.
Oh, that'd be great. That.
Mhm.
Purple. You got that over there, too.
There's a blue one if anyone wants it. Apparently Dylan broke the water. He said it's all fun and games until he breaks water. And there goes number 10.
Here comes Storm.
Oh, yep, we gotta go. We don't gotta go far, but we gotta go.
Oh, when we get purple thing.
Purple thing?
It's purple. Use the thing.
Anime! Anime is trying to steal purple thing from me. Okay, anime's down. Someone's healing.
Oh!
Everything's on fire. I can't see what's happening.
I'm dead. You're trying to
Really? I won't survive if I don't get to the water. I had already taken 2 hits from the pickaxe before I realized what was happening. If I had noticed it sooner and moved, I would have been fine. They stole my cow. That was my bouncy cow. His name was Moving. How did you even do that? Apparently Dylan flipped the waterfall upside down.
Ow.
I don't know.
Okay, one more time because I have to put in IO chest. That means that was like warning.
So, ominous glowing light?
Ominous glowing light.
Rainbow!
Hey, bad.
I just noticed there's a giant rainbow in the sky.
Oh my god. I love it. Can I get 1.6 now? We started going to caddy. Slurpee. retail. Our plan was to go Misty this season, mainly this season. No, we just went up for retail.
But Misty's boring.
I don't want to ask her. She was so many. She was so many. People with the mask. That one thing.
There's a pack of wolves and an alien out there. I have a slight problem. I'm stuck on the satellite dish. I can get down, but I'm probably going to be knocked as I jump.
I got me like problem.
Okay, I managed to land on the bridge. I'm fine.
Yeah, I have these like problem.
I angered the locals.
Good job.
But I was out of ammo. I only had four shots left in my SMG.
I can maybe a purple gray later.
Nice.
Do I want to say raid? Do I want to go raid or do I want to go rapid fire SMG?
Be right back.
I'm a speedboat.
You're a speedboat?
With the cows? They're fast in water. I think they was mad at me because I have a cow.
I just got shot at. There's one up here too.
house that has this little bit of stuff left.
I'm mugging a robot. I mugged a robot.
How did you mug the robot?
Well, you see someone else knocked the robot, and then I came over here, I shook him down, and then I killed him and stole everything in his box, in his bag. Yep.
Yes, the power of fiddles.
For I think the first time this entire game I have shield, even if it's only 15 shield.
Thanks, bro.
I think Dylan might be getting shot at, or there's a fight going on behind this gas station. Yep, Dylan's being shot at.
Run, Dylan.
You guys fighting someone else?
I'm not.
I think big shield potions might actually be more common than minis now. I'm lagging like crazy, but I'm coming.
Oh, we got go.
If there's people up here I want to shoot. Oh well, they're dead. We got people in Pleasant.
That doesn't sound pleasant.
Got one. Oh, they're dead. We got a taxi.
Come on! Try and focus on one and get killed by another.
That's exactly what happened to me. I was focused on the one in the taxi and started getting shot by another one.
I hope they don't.
Dylan says the last thing I saw was a tire. Alright, I think that was my last one for now. Yeah. I think I'll wait till like tomorrow or Friday to work on the legendary because too many people are trying to do it right now. It's too difficult to get into Holly. Time is it? 9:30. I don't know if I'm gonna stream on Twitch or not. Probably not tonight. Tomorrow I should though, and Monday, hopefully, Sunday or Monday, hopefully I'll start the Borderlands Twitch streams. We'll see though. I see that. Yeah, thank you to everyone for watching. Thank you to anyone who subscribed. Nope. Not yet. Now I'm also pink. But yeah, like I said, should be streaming some Sims tomorrow. Maybe some Sims on YouTube and some more Stardew Valley on Twitch, we'll see. Could also do it the other way around and then upload the Sims videos this weekend if I clip them from Twitch streams. We'll see. But I feel like the Sims stuff usually does better as a stream than a video on my channel. Same could be said for most of my videos. The stream does better. Unless it's trying to tame an insane kitten. That video has almost 800 views.
Good lord.
It's just like 20 seconds of a kitten in a kennel hissing at me because I was trying to tame him. I think that was actually Creature's brother. I didn't get any with Creature because she was harder to tame. She was more panicky than like hissing at me or anything. She would just run and hide. But that was those kittens that we found in the attic. Because somehow Kit Kat had gotten pregnant and then gotten up in the attic and had her kittens up there. And we didn't know they were up there. Eventually, we started finding them when they would fall out of the attic from the outside of the house because there was a small hole. And they would end up just in the backyard. We finally thought we got them all. We had went up in the attic and tried to look around and we didn't see any more, so we figured, okay, we got them all. And then like a few months later, another kitten falls out. And this one's about the same age as the others. So she was bigger than when we found the others, but still really small for her age and just not in the best shape because she had spent her entire life in a burning hot attic with, I'm not sure how she was getting water, unless she was just nursing on her mom the whole time, which is possible. Cats will nurse kittens way after they should have stopped. I know this because I had an almost 2-year-old cat that was still nursing. But that cat turned into a nutcase and attacked me and then ran off and never came back. My cousins every once in a while will tell me they still see him in the woods in Cleveland, but they haven't been able to catch him. It's probably for the best. I don't think he wanted to come back. He just, I don't know what happened. I've never seen a cat turn wild so quickly, especially one that was raised in the house and a spoiled brat. Dylan says he's stealing that emote.
You cannot steal chicken from me. Ow.
As far as I know, he wouldn't have been in contact with anything that could have potentially given him rabies. Because he was in the house most of the time. The only time he wasn't was when he ran out the door and we couldn't catch him. But he would never be out more than like 3 hours, and he never went farther than the front yard until the day he ran off. I don't know. Like, he'd started getting out of the house and he would run off, like I said, for an hour or two and eventually either come back or let one of us pick him up. But then we're still pretty sure that he is what killed my hamster. And we're honestly lucky he didn't get both hamsters, because that was when I had Tony and Rex. Rex was the solid white one, Tony was the like brown and white one. I think it was right before I got Rex though, my cousins had come over and they didn't shut Tony's cage all the way, because he had like a little plastic compartment on the top of the cage that had a tunnel leading into it, and that's where he spent most of his time. But someone didn't close the latches on it, and he pushed it open and climbed out. I found him in a bag of chips. I had, I guess, left a chip bag with some crumbs in it, and it fell in the corner behind some shelves, and he was in the bag of chips, just eating the crumbs. Then with Rex, he kept chewing through parts of the plastic, and one day he had chewed a hole completely through one of the, it was where a tunnel was supposed to be because it was connecting both the cages. I thought I had a male and a female hamster, so I figured they'd be fine, because the person I bought Tony from said he was a female and Rex was supposed to be a male. I even went looking at several different pet stores looking for a male because I thought my hamster was a female. Well, they were both males and they tried to kill each other. So I had to separate them, so I had to put a little plastic cap where the tunnel was, and he chewed through the plastic cap. And he'd probably been out all night, but he spent most of the night in my room, and eventually when he started hearing other people awake in the other room, he went under the door. Tyrion was the only other animal loose in the house, the cat. The dogs were outside, and at that time I don't think we had Kit Kat in the house. And I know by that point Crowley wasn't in the house anymore. Crowley never wanted to really be a house cat. He'd come in and out when he wanted, but he preferred it outside. Evie never wanted to be a house cat, but she thought she was a dog. She spent more time with the dogs than the other cats. But yeah, he was the only animal loose in there, and he was... We still don't know if he actually attacked the hamster, or if the hamster just saw him and literally had a heart attack, which is possible. Some rodents can scare very easily. So yeah, that had happened, I think, probably like 2 or 3 weeks before he attacked me. And then I think he attacked me a week or 2 before he ran off too. He just, I went to pick him up and he just attacked me, scratched my neck all up, and didn't want me to touch him. And this was a cat that I had had in the house, in my room, since he was like 3 weeks old. And he had never been aggressive like that. Because I wasn't even sure if I was going to keep him. I had thought about it, but then I'd kind of figured, you know what, we have multiple cats, because at that time I'd still had my other big orange cat whose name was Dylan. I had him, Crowley, Evie, then we had the 3 stray females that we had taken in. So I kind of wasn't sure, and then when the dad disappeared, I decided, okay, it's the only orange one that looks like his dad, I'm gonna go ahead and keep him. And then all of that happened. I seem to have bad luck with orange cats until the 3 I have now. Dylan said, what skin was that?
Wait, this skin I had?
I think I wasn't paying attention, so I didn't see what it was.
When he's talking about this skin, it's called Singularity. He won't be able to get it.
The yellow one.
Still Singularity. He's talking about this one, it's still Singularity. You still won't be able to get it. The season 9, the season 9, season 6 skin. Season 9 or season 9? 9.
But yeah, first orange cat I had, I think I had him for 2 or 3 years, and then one day he just kind of walked off into the woods and never came back. We're assuming that he was probably sick, because sometimes cats will do that. If they think they're about to die, they will actually leave. Then after him, Tyrion went nuts and ran off. Then I had 2 cats, 2 big pretty males when we got here, Buddy and Fluffy. Fluffy was orange and white, Buddy was all white with a little bit of tan markings. They both disappeared, so there's another orange one that I've had bad luck with. Then Cheeto disappeared, which was another orange one. Now I've had 2 orange kittens disappear, along with a gray and white, and those 3 kittens were all healthy. I just don't know what happened to them. They were in the kennel with their moms, and then they just disappeared over the last few days. My guess is either they got out, or maybe a crazy person wandered into our yard and stole some kittens, but didn't take all of the kittens. They just left the black ones. It seems more likely that some of the kittens got out. But I don't know, the dogs have been barking a lot lately. But yeah, so far the orange cats I've had good luck with are Cheese Puff, who's Cheeto's younger brother, and Loki's brothers Thor and Scar. So far they haven't... I don't know if they'd run off if they got out of the kennel. Cheese Puff hasn't run off. He's just loose in the yard. The other two are in a kennel with their grandpa Crowley. Okay. I have too many cats. Does anyone want some free cats?
No.
I still have Crowley and Evie, which are actually the kids from my two original cats, Dylan and Kenny. It's funny. Dylan was named after a girl character from a old Disney movie because we thought he was a girl. Kenny was named after Kenny from South Park because we thought she was a boy.
From your park? You have a friend named Dylan.
Yep. The funny thing is I've had animals named Dylan and Rex before I met Dylan and Rex. But I've had a lot of animals. Dwayne Johnson stole them. He just wandered into my yard and kidnapped some kittens.
I'm so sorry for your loss, Dad. You lost them all to Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Well, he didn't take them all. There's still 2 black kittens. He just took the orange ones and the gray and white one.
Next thing you know, you just look out your window, you just see them there, just taking all your cats.
Well, I know one that for sure won't get stolen. No one's gonna steal Tiny Monster. She is literally a tiny monster.
If you did that, that was the first one that got ran up to him. That honestly is scary. But it's kind of fine. Buying in on all your cats' food.
Maybe. But yeah, I have too many cats.
How would you like to have some dogs?
No, thank you. I have too many of those too. Oreo is too many dogs on his own.
Nah, he's not too mad. He's only a nightmare when he has a knife in his ready to go.
Or when he decides he doesn't want you to leave the room, so, or when he tries to challenge people for alpha, or when he tries to challenge other dogs for alpha, despite the fact that he is not an alpha male. Something wrong with this dog. And now, The dog that listened to me before doesn't want to listen to me because I have to keep putting him back in his kennel and he doesn't want to be in the kennel. Yep, at least Oreo doesn't write on walls with permanent marker. You give him a permanent marker, he's gonna write on the walls with it. I can guarantee you this. I'm surprised he hasn't stabbed a wall yet. Or a person! The dog is obsessed with knives!
Here, Oreo. Have a permanent marker.
Some days when I'm having to chase after him or having to tell him, no, don't do that, get out of there, it reminds me of my cousin's ex-girlfriend chasing her 2-year-old around. And I'm just like, I wanted a dog, not a kid. A dangerous kid that likes knives and tries to attack me. I don't think I will ever accept another free male husky again. There was a reason he was free. I still think the owner thought he couldn't potty train him, but it wasn't that he couldn't potty train him, it's that he couldn't control his bladder. If you scared him or he got too excited, he peed, which is a weird thing for huskies. I've never seen another husky do that.
I've never seen a dog mind that. I've never seen a dog scared that of a running leaf besides my old black lab Polo. There's a first for everything. I miss this dog. You would love them though. He was scared of a running leaf. Yeah, he's probably one of the most terrifying dogs you could ever meet. Especially at night. All you see are two eyes, and I swear to you, you smile. It is scary.
Yeah, sadly, stuff like that happens a lot with pit bulls. A lot of people either use them for fighting or are scared of them, which the whole scared of them thing I don't understand, because pit bulls literally bite less people than chihuahuas.
No, they are not. Chihuahuas are vicious little demons.
I mean, I've had some chihuahuas that have their nice moments, but I've also seen a tiny 5-pound chihuahua attack her own tail over food. She thought her tail was gonna steal her food. And now Oreo is attacking his tail, and he's missing fur on part of his tail because he's ripped it off. He's just got this long, nice fur on the rest of his tail, and then he's got just one little spot where there's barely any fur left. Because he can manage to grab his tail and he'll just chew on it or rip the fur out. I've been bitten by chihuahuas. I've literally been around pit bulls, like I've said, since before I was born. My family had a pit bull before I was born. and I have never been seriously bitten by a pit bull. I've had a Chihuahua tooth mark. This dog, we think he was like Chihuahua and Rat Terrier mix or something, but the people we got him from didn't really know what they were. He just looked like a Chihuahua. This dog jumped up high enough to dig his tooth into my shoulder and slide his tooth down my back. Because he was trying to grab the beagle and I picked up the beagle to stop a fight from breaking out.
I bet that needed stitches.
Never went to a doctor. Probably should have, but didn't.
Probably should have.
The only time I've actually been injured by a pit bull was on accident. And it's when my pit bull headbutted me in the face and busted my lip. She was trying to play. $333 dead absols. Oh no.
Guys, if you try to figure out why you can't find any apples, you know what happened.
Dylan killed them all.
Well, for the blood dog.
Yeah, that one and the bite from the beagle were probably my worst injuries from dogs. Now, technically, my worst injury was when I cut up my legs and hands on rocks while running with the dog, but it wasn't the dog's fault. The dog just ran in front of me and tripped me by accident. The only bite that... Actually, I don't think either of the bites were bit me on purpose. It's just... The Chihuahua was trying to get the beagle and ended up biting my shoulder and sliding down. I probably still have a scar. And the beagle was trying to bite the Chiweenie and grabbed my arm. It could have been the 100 and something pound pit bull, husky, Shar-Pei, basset hound mix that bit me. He never would have done it though.
No, I was gonna say it could be more locations than
That too. The dog I just described though, his ears were so short, they were like the little Shar-Pei ears. And he was built so big that from a distance you would think this was a small bear and not a dog. But he was a big baby. He didn't know how big he was. I've had a lot of animals and a lot of weird dog mixes, such as pit bull, Shar-Pei, basset hound, husky. And then that dog actually had puppies with a pit bull that was potentially pit bull and boxer mix. And I ended up keeping one of their puppies, who was, before this puppy had even opened his eyes, he was growling at me and trying to bite me. Once he hit about 3 or 4 months old, though, he never growled at me again. He was a big baby. This was a puppy we had to bottle raise, though, because for whatever reason the mom couldn't seem to take care of her puppies. I've had, I don't even know how many hamsters or dogs or fish. I've had a lot of all of them. I've had quite a few rabbits. Turtles when I was little. I had I think he was half pony, half miniature horse. So he was like not as small as a regular miniature horse, but he was a little smaller than a regular pony. Then hermit crabs, guinea pigs. I think it was a gerbil. It was a gerbil or a mouse named Rambo. My cousin said that it bit him. Never bit me. And I've had a ton of cats. I still have a ton of cats. And it all happened because one of my uncles found this little orange cat and almost hit him with a weed eater. He managed to see the cat in time and picked him up. So my cousins took care of him for a while, and then when they were gonna go give him away, they asked us to take them to give the kittens away. And I ended up getting attached to this little orange cat. And then later the same thing happened with the black and white female. Except I was having a yard sale with my cousins and this kitten kept coming up to me and I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna keep this kitten. We thought they were both males and that we wouldn't have to worry about kittens. They weren't both males. They had 3 litters of kittens together before the female died of, it was some kind of medical condition that occasionally happens to cats. And there's not really anything anyone can do, it just happens. Some people might call it a weed whacker, I suppose.
A weed eater?
Yep. Guess it just depends on where you are. Just like, I've noticed most people question when I call a fridge an icebox. Or, I've noticed some people question what a soda fountain is. And then after I had these 2 cats and then ended up keeping 2 of their kittens, and I wouldn't have had to worry about more kittens if I had ended up keeping Axel instead of Evie. Axel looked like his mom, so I was going to keep him, but when we went to give the other kittens away, Evie jumped out of the basket and ran off in the yard and we couldn't catch her. So we said, okay, we'll get her next time. And then Axel ran off. Evie didn't. So we ended up with Evie and Crowley. And then the neighbors across the street that didn't actually live over there, but they owned property there, decided... The guy had asked me if I was missing kittens, because he said he found a mama cat and 3 kittens. And he said if they're not my kittens, he's going to keep them, because they'll keep any rats or snakes off his property when he's not there. He stopped coming and feeding the kittens. I'm thinking he took the mom home and left the kittens to fend for themselves, because I never saw the mom. But the 3 kittens, once they were adults, ended up wandering over into our yard, and they were all females. Eventually they never left.
You had so many kittens.
Mm-hmm. And it's actually gotten to the point that now I think I have at least 1 kitten from each mom. I have Tiny Monster, who came from Evie. Kitty, who came from Snickers. Whisper, who came from Reese's. It was Whisper and the first Loki were both from Reese's. They were brother and sister. But... And then Creature from Kit Kat. But then Creature is so tiny, we didn't think she could get pregnant or carry a litter of kittens. So we had her in the kennel with Loki, because we were worried Loki was going to end up getting attacked by a cat, and we already knew we were keeping him. Or getting attacked by a dog, like his siblings had in the past. So we decided, okay, we'll keep him in the kennel. It seems to be keeping her calm anyway. We're pretty sure there's no way she's going to be able to carry kittens. She's too small. She got pregnant. She had 4 kittens. 3 of them survived. But just before, like a week before she gave birth to her kittens, Loki died. We had planned on... At first, we weren't going to keep any, and then I got attached to the black and white female, and her name became Loki after her dad. And then... Eventually I got attached to the other 2, and they got too big. COVID happened. They got too big to give away. And finding a no-kill shelter with room to take cats is nearly impossible. So I was like, yeah, I guess we're just keeping all these cats now. So that's how I ended up with Thor and Scar. We weren't planning on keeping Tiny Monster either, but she's so small, I was worried that if I gave her to a kid or something would happen to her, and then the kid would just be upset that they just lost their kitten, so I ended up keeping her. But she is the tiniest full-grown cat I have ever seen, but she has done so well. But now, all of the females, aside from 1, are in a kennel away from the males. The 3 of the 4 males we have are in a kennel. We shouldn't have to worry about kittens for a while, other than little Evie, which is also Evie's daughter. But her kittens usually don't do well, and when they do, she brings them to us, shows us where they are, and we can give them away. I think I have like 12 cats right now. Or more. Not counting the 2 black kittens, I think I have 14 cats. 15 if you count Turbo, because there is no way the neighbors are taking him with them when they leave. So basically we have 15 cats. Currently 9 guinea pigs, 4 of them, no, it's 17 cats if you count the 2 kittens. Nine guinea pigs, counting the 4 babies. A hamster, a turtle, a fish, a pig, 7 dogs, and potentially a cactus. I still don't know if Greg is alive.
Hey, man.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you said you had a cat named Scar, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever have a cat named Foster?
No. My cousin had like 5 dogs named Nala, though.
5 dogs, all named Nala?
Mm-hmm. I think it was like 5. I can't really say too much about that though, because I've had 2 cats and a rabbit all named Loki, and 2 cats and a rabbit all named Evie. Well, one is technically little Evie, but still. And Dylan named all of his dogs Chewy. And the reason my rabbit was Loki was because I got 2 of them at the same time, one for me and one for my cousin. So, and I knew my cousin liked the Avengers, so I was like, yep, they're Thor and Loki. He'll appreciate the name. Then for the first cat named Loki, the name just fit. Took me forever to name him, but the name fit his personality well. And his daughter is just like him. Mm-hmm. I was gonna end the stream at some point, wasn't I?
You were gonna end the stream about an hour ago. An hour, 18 minutes ago.
It's fine. I've barely streamed in like a month, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna go learn CCD.
Okay. Good luck. I'm probably gonna play Pokemon.
Before I go, I have to ask you one question. Okay?
Okay.
I'm being serious. I need your answer. Do you know the way?
Yeah, you're getting pranked on Minecraft now. More than you've already been. I already pranked him twice on Minecraft. Okay, good night everybody.